I was putting my penny rolls away, and while I was putting them away, I noticed that one of the rolls in the bag of copper rolls, right, which I mark copper, was not marked. So I said, I figured that this must be a penny roll that I didn't open before. And I said, let me just look at it, the couple on the top. And they were zinc. So I said, oh, okay. So these must be, I must have just dropped them in there by accident. So let's check out what we got here. And look, I even wrote it, found in another bag. So let's see what we got here. All right. So this is episode 262. So now, as you can see, there's copper and zinc mix. So we're good, right? Because I would never mix zinc and copper together. So this is definitely a roll from the bank. And we're going to have an interesting topic today because, do I have any of the rolls? I don't have any here. Oh, yeah, I have one here. So if you've been watching my videos and you've seen these penny rolls, which I have to tell you, I've never seen this type of a penny roll before, ever. And my bank had whoever brought them, they brought them in there twice, and I caught both times that they dropped these at my bank. And I got about $100 of these penny rolls. And the ones from the first drop are mostly all copper. But the second time I went to the bank when they had them, those ones are a little bit mixed. So I'm wondering if maybe the person, I think I'm assuming a family member passed away, and then the newer ones, they threw some of their own pennies in with it, and it's mixed. But as one of my members, Otis, commented in one of the most recent videos, he said, "No, that is not normal," and he's right. It's not. It's not. This is normal. Actually, you know what? It looks like there's quite a bit of copper in here. So even that, I would not expect, honestly, from a penny roll at the bank. Well, at the end, we'll tally up how much copper we got. But this is more towards what a normal penny roll from a bank looks like. And see, I get a little closer without getting too close. And you should expect mostly zinc pennies in your penny roll. Now, what you do, obviously, you should have a penny mat, at minimum, have a penny mat. That way, you can look up the, if you have any key varieties and interesting. So today, what we're doing, obviously, 85, really beat up one, huh? Is going through a pretty typical, for the most part, penny roll. Now, you might say, well, Jess, what are you looking for? Right? So every once in a while, someone says, oh, I can't see what you, so that's why I use the pointer now. Looks like there's a little bit of a a triangle there, or an impression. So it might be a very light die strike. So I'm looking for, excuse me, die strike, die clash. So I'm looking for die clashes. I'm looking for doubling. I'm looking for strike throughs. Now, 84. So on the 84, right? See, I have the penny mat here. So the 84, you're looking for the double ear. Huh. Well, that's not the double ear. Just a little line there. The double ear, you usually see another line at the bottom here, under the first ear. The real good ones that are worth, $100 or more have a big double ear over here. Huh. And this little line going through the letters is called what? Who remembers? Oh man, this will be. I actually did take a class for teaching when I was in art school, and it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. I think the kids. I went to Pratt Institute, and for a few years at a high school because I didn't know what I wanted to do with life, in life. And after the first uh, couple semesters, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna try a teaching class." And in the teaching class, it was I can't remember. I can't remember if I had I feel like it was over this. It was on the weekend, like once a week or something like that. I had to do it. Yeah. So if you took teaching, one of the classes was on the weekend, and kids from the area came, and you taught them how to draw. It was really really cool, you know. And anyway, so just saying, I have a little tiny experience with teaching. And in the previous video, I was in the previous several videos, I was asking anyone if they knew what it was called when on the zinc sense, mostly on the zinc. I keep calling it hub doubling, which it is in a sense hub doubling. It puts a line through the around the where the rim is, and it goes through the letters. Sometimes it causes a double look. And two of my members uh, chimed in. They go, "That's called," and that's why I asked you if you remembered. If you didn't see my other videos, then you're not going to know, obviously, unless you know on your own that the type of error. Anyway, it's called. You ready? Ridge ring. I want to say ridge ring. So we have not found not one copper. So it's pretty much like I was saying, where you find very little copper in. What I have to do though, because we haven't found not even one yet, and we're quite a bit through. Not quite a bit. I have to make sure that there is copper in here, because if not, then I might have dropped a zinc roll. Oh, hold on. The next, it's so funny. I just said that, and the next, no, that's not. I don't think this is copper either. It looked like copper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip ahead a bit. We haven't found any errors, and I'm gonna skip to where I think. How about this one? Is this one copper? No, 2014. I just want to make sure I didn't make a boo-boo. Oh no. Ha 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 ha. You know, so I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna tell you what happened here. This is not. I was saying, I was like, there's not. I thought I saw copper. There's no copper here, and I really thought some of these were copper. But because so now I know why this penny roll was in one of the bags. And let me tell you, this was a big mistake I made. Not a huge mistake, but I caught the mistake, so I got very lucky. Because I was like, something's wrong with this roll. There's like 00 in here. And I said, I thought there was some copper. Where's it at? So I dropped a zinc roll into my copper bag, and I did not mark the roll. I did not mark the roll, and that's why it was in. And I caught it 10 minutes in, so that's not too bad. So I got my gloves on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get another roll. And if you stood here for the 12 minutes while I did this, then we had a little talk. And I'm not going to continue here because it just doesn't make any sense. And because this really is, it's just to make it too long. And this was an error video. So what I have to do is, what a dummy. And it's my fault. Imagine that the one roll, I very hardly ever not, and I put 83. That's how I know it's all zinc. And I didn't put it on the roll. And that's good. You know what? I'm glad it happened. You see, I'll even show you here. You want to see? This is where I keep, see? Fine, zinc, and copper. All right, so those are the 3 bags. The fine zinc, the AUs, and the BUs I put someplace else. So what I did was I took the copper, the zinc roll, and I dropped it into the copper. And the zinc bag is supposed to be all the way to the left. The copper goes here. See, I had my bags mixed up. There go my marbles. See, I don't lose my marbles. All right. I'll see you in episode 262. This was a good exercise video. I'm still gonna post it just as extra content. All right. I'll be right back.